Let me ask you a question. Would you say that in your own personal view of God that you are someone who is fearful of God or someone who is faithful to God? Our theme these past few weeks is a financial truism the Bible refers to as sowing and reaping, which basically means the harder you work and save, that's the sowing part, then in the future the more you should expect to enjoy, which is the reaping part. Yet, in all of this sowing and reaping, there's an important point we in the financial world often forget or fail to acknowledge, and that is who needs to get credit for our reaping of what others have sowed. An important truth that hits home with me personally as I realize that others are trusting their life savings to me. This trust that others offer me and my firm is a very humbling point indeed, and one that I never want to forget. That is, you're the one sowing, we get to reap. That's because if it weren't for you doing the sowing, me and my staff would not be doing any reaping. Our livelihood depends on us taking care of savers, but in order to do the job, we must always remember that this is your money, not ours, nor the financial institutions in whom we place your money with. You are the one that is working hard to make this money, and it is you who gives us, the financial world, the privilege of getting to manage it and reap where we have not sowed. In fact, the financial world has become so good at reaping what they did not sow, sometimes it gets downright embarrassing as you see how much money they're making on your money. Take this money manager who charges 1.5% per year on your money and just go back to the 2008 crash. Notice how much more money they would have made on your money than you did. And keep in mind, there was no sowing on their part. So in the end, actually, money is the money you created, you sowed, and then we get to reap. So with savers so graciously handing over their money to the financial world, you'd think the financial world would be so appreciative that they would bend over backwards to assist savers in managing their retirement and doing the best they could with that money. But sadly, that's not always the case. In fact, the Bible warns of this happening as we see in John 4:37, where it states that one will plant or sow and another will reap. In the book of Micah, this same admonition appears in chapter 6, verse 15, where it says, God goes on to say that you may never reap what you have worked to sow, which is why you as the saver must not only understand the rules of the financial game, but you must also, as the Bible describes in Luke 16:8, be shrewd when dealing with people and money. Which might explain why so many advisors, including yours truly, can afford to pay good money to broadcast their retirement messages on TV, on the radio, by internet ads, host educational events at colleges and universities, and yes, how in the world can all these advisors spend upwards of 10 grand a pop for free dinner seminars? We can all do it because we know that you have money, and yes, we are able to reap where we do not sow. So besides learning to be more shrewd with your money, what else can you start doing to reap more of what you've sowed? Well, I've got some good news there. Well, my name is Tony Walker, and for 38 years, I've made it my life's work to help savers worry less about money. Well, how do we do that at Tony Walker Financial? Well, as we've talked about today, one way we do this is to reduce or minimize costs. By reducing taxes and fees and other unnecessary costs puts more money in your pocket. Another way we do this is by taking much less risk. Because if you're retired or nearing retirement, we got to ask ourselves, why in the world at this stage of the game would you be willing to take so much risk? Which is why I created something called the split IRA concept. And with this concept, what we can do through our Charles Schwab platform is offer you liquidity, that means access to your money, at very low fees, and also the opportunity, if you so choose, to grow your money if you're willing to take the risk associated with it. And then on the back end of the split IRA concept, we have those annuities, both accumulation, income, you name it. We are well versed in the world of annuities. So before you rush out and blindly invest your money to a complete stranger or fall for one of those too good to be true sales pitches, why don't you get a second opinion from us at Tony Walker Financial? And here's how this works. What you do is you go over to TonyWalkerFinancial.com and click on that Let's Get Started button. Your information is then confidentially sent to our offices, and we will contact you to arrange a free 10-minute fiduciary phone call with myself. That's right, the owner of the company is going to talk to you about your specific situation. Then, if I feel that it warrants and we can be of help to you, we then are going to set up a one-on-one meeting, that's right, in-person meeting, to discuss your situation and then provide you a free assessment Free game plan, something you've never seen before of how we might help you better position your money so that you can enjoy it and without the fear of running out of it. So take advantage of this free offer right now. Go to TonyWalkerFinancial.com or call the toll-free number on your screen. Well, we've enjoyed being with you today. We look forward to seeing you next week on the Worry-Free Retirement. But between now and then, if all else fails, you be worry-free. Make it a good one.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips. And be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.